Hi guys, Corey with Honor Ridge. We are here for another instructional video segment that we hope helps you out. Kind of compiled with the what type of gun should I buy is probably as closely related as we can get, is what caliber of handgun should I buy. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to disagree with me, and here's the comparative that I use. And I'm a big fan of comparatives. If you watch your videos, you're probably sick of my comparatives, but I use them for a reason. It's good for knowledge transfer. What's better, Ford or Chevy? Right? Okay, it doesn't matter what your answer is. I'm not a vehicle person, so I could care less, to be honest with you. But what caliber is the best caliber? Again, you can correlate this to very work-specific, job-related questions. If you're hunting big game, then caliber is a huge deal. That all has to be taken into consideration. But insofar as calibers for handguns for personal defense or combative handgun, what I tell people is this. This is my personal opinion that I've developed over 20 years of doing this, and I respect everyone's opinion to disagree with me. Caliber is, in my opinion, is essentially irrelevant. On paper, does this caliber perform better via terminal ballistics than this caliber? Yes, it does, mathematically on paper. But in the end of things, when we look at it, the thing about getting shot is it doesn't matter what you get shot with, it sucks. Alright, so you can kill someone with a BB gun. What is it that kills them when you kill them with a BB gun? It's accuracy, right? It's the placement of the shot is the significant contributing factor that stops threats. So I can shoot you all day with whatever caliber. If it's not a positive body impact, right? We're not going to affect via traumatic damage, soft body tissue and organs and blood loss and permanent cavity and all those other things. The caliber is irrelevant. Second to that, if I'm not hitting what I'm shooting at, the caliber, it doesn't matter what caliber it is, it's completely irrelevant. So what I tell people is this: as far as caliber goes, whatever you're most proficient recoiling, managing the recoil of, is the caliber of handgun you should use. Don't ever let anyone tell you because you're a 4'0", 100-pound person, you can't shoot a .45 caliber handgun because it has too much kick. Let me tell you right now, I will argue that to the death. That is absolutely untrue, and I can tell you with 100% certainty that any person is capable with the proper training and exposure and repetition to handle any caliber of handgun. It's the training, repetition, and exposure that develops that skill set that makes you proficient with that particular weapon. Alright, so if you have somebody who's like, you need to use this because this stops Billy Jim Bob from whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, the comparative I use in the second part of this is, if you can shoot something 10 times with a .22 caliber handgun and hit it in the bullseye 10 times under moderate critical stress. Conversely, with a .45 caliber handgun, you hit it 3 times under the same applicable moderate stress. What's the better gun to use? Is the .45 going to be more effective at stopping that threat? I would say, yeah, it is. But if I can shoot you 10 times very accurately with a smaller caliber handgun, whether it's a .380, a 9mm, a .22, whatever the caliber is, I'm submitting to you that's the better tool for the job. I'm Corey with Honor Ridge Tactical. We hope this helped. Remember, practice makes permanent. Train hard, fight harder.